Hello, my name is Shixun Bai. I have no Irish heritage whatsoever, and I decided to learn this language because I heard some traditional Irish songs, and they are very fascinating. I was like, oh my god, I can't find some English translations on Google, but I prefer to understand these songs in their original form. So I would like to at least be able to read the Irish language. So I literally currently I literally have couple focal. It's not an Irish modesty. I literally have couple focal, and I don't have a very wide knowledge of grammar. Uh, I can say how old are you? How are you? My name is something something, but that's it. So I figure it will be easier to start with children's books and books that's intended for very small children because probably the grammar is easier and the vocabulary is easier. I found this on this website. It's called Na Tree Wiltog. Wiltog. So obviously this means after tree. A word should be lenited, but that's not how I remembered because tribliana, that b is not lenited. I don't know how this works, but let's just accept the idea that a word should be lenited after tree, unless I see some other sentences that suggests otherwise. Uh, yeah, so obviously this I bought this book as a Kindle book from Amazon, and it's easier for me to get access to it. Um, so obviously this story is about three little bees, and they're trying to build their houses. Mm, One of them built the house with straw. The second one built its house with uh, sticks, and third one with bricks. And one day, a wolf that eats bees came to chase them. So they hid in their houses, and the first two uh, got unlucky because the wolf blew their houses apart and ate them. And the third one was safe because the house was more stable. So obviously, this word in its original form should be miltog, and that should be B. And let's find out. I found another resource that could be very helpful. There is this online version of English Irish dictionary. So and sometimes it pronounces things, so it's easier for you to learn this language. Let's find out what miltog actually means. By the way, I use an American keyboard, so it's not easy for me to finally find a way to get this fada signs. Alright. And there's no such word. What's midge? What's midge? Oh my goodness, that sounds bad. What's a midge? Uh, this is when we should resort to Google. A small two-winged fly that's often seen in swarms near water or marshy areas for its breeds. So it's not bee, it's fly. Oh, so the story is about three little flies who tried to build their houses with straw, sticks, and bricks, and the wolf who eats flies came to eat them, and different stories happen depending on what kind of material they use to build their houses, obviously. And I will try to read one or two sentences because I'm now a PhD student. I don't have that much time. I will try to learn one or two sentences from this collection of stories from this book. So I will try to make 2 or 3 videos every week. So this channel is just to whip myself to continue with this learning process. If by any chance you notice that I stopped uploading or I don't upload as often as I should, please leave comments to shame me. Hopefully that will serve as an encouragement. So this book, all right, The Tree Mill Talk. The first story turns out to be not about 3 little bees, little flies. Oh, it's something else. So I will start with story 1. It's called Gearáin Údar Gearáin. So I know Gearáin is without, and is any. So without any, Údar Gearáin. Údar. Means architect, author. Gearáin. Gearáin means complain. So without any architect, author, complain. That doesn't make sense. So let's Google translate that. Gan and Údar Gearáin. Without any complaint. So what's Údar? Without any complaint. Author. What is Údar mean in this sentence? Anyway, let's leave it like that. The introduction of the story is, let me type it in here. I'm not showing the book because there might be some copyright issues, so I'm just typing it in. Oh goodness. I know Birk means too. Comrade, this obviously means friends. Sheas means down, so this is 2 friends sit down. Okay. Obviously this also indicates a word after Bert should be lenited. Hun means 2. Dinner means dinner, obviously. E Gearáin. Gearáin is restaurant, so that means after E, the word should be eclipsed. Law is day. What's a day's restaurant? I don't know. August means and. I don't know what this is. And Frustadi means waiter. This I know. Plata is plate. Okay, I don't know what this means. Air is on. Ha is 2. Isk is fish. Alright, this is the first sentence, the introduction of the sentence. We'll just cover this today. So, as Google suggests, this means 2 comrades sat down to dinner in a day's restaurant, and the plate was laid in front of them by two fish. Wow. One small and one big. I think it was around about kids' books are easier because obviously they're not. I think Irish babies are awesome. They're born with 2,000 vocabulary. Okay. Huig ert homrot dehe shias. Two friends sat down. This part I understand. Hun diner to eat. So they sat down to eat in a day's restaurant. And Agus and Liak frusteri plotta us goer what's Liak? Let's judging from this, it could be lay, so place something in front of them. So that's probably what Liak means. But let's confirm that with this awesome online dictionary. Oh, sorry, that's Liak. Allocate. Yeah, that probably equals place. Allocate. So a plate was allocated in front of them, which must be what this means. This is in front of them. And let's see. Oh. Os means, if I remember correctly, it should mean above, but how come I don't see that? Above. Us, so higher. Why isn't there a... Okay, it's a grammatical form of that. I don't say anything. Anyway, this is an eclipsis, so probably the original word is coer. And this here. Count down doesn't sound right. Collaboration, team effort. What? Did I do something wrong? But anyway, this as a whole must be in front of. So let's confirm. If you remove this, oh, there's this. Looks promising. A small hover in front of me, and so that must be his. There in front of them. So this is a phrase that means in front of somebody. Okay. Two friends sat in a restaurant, and the waiter placed a plate in front of them. Means on, so probably he's on the plate. Rev. Okay. What's Rev? Let's see. What? About? You know, this word is probably a form of be. Yeah, it is. I know it's used in saying thank you, God Mahgad, but I don't know what it means actually. Uh, what kind of meaning is this sentence? I don't know. Is there example? Probably it should come with er. Maybe there's an example of I don't know. But based on my knowledge of English grammar, this should be a clause to describe, at least to connect the plate and two fish. And this is on. I would just assume RF here means on which was, because it's a B, so it's probably was. So let's say two friends sat down in a restaurant, in a day restaurant, and the frosty laid a plate in front of them on which were two fish. I don't know, but unless I see another sentence that suggests otherwise, I would just assume this means on which was. Alright. Kyon, this probably means head. Byog, it's small. Agus kyon, more. Small head and big head. So kyon here means one fish, one head of fish. So it's probably a way to count animals in the Irish language. Alright, so we finished the first sentence. Chuig beart chomrád de he sias hon dinéir I Milan lá agus leag an frostalí pláta os a gower arv há isk cean beag agus cean mór. Two friends sat down in a day restaurant to eat, and the waiter laid a plate in front of them on which was two fish, a small one and a big one. Okay, that's it for today. Hope I can carry on and tackle this language to the extent that at least I can understand Hilamer or the Irish Raw. Those are famous and songs that I like very much, and also the one that talks about what's it with those that doesn't care about me. I think it's Kadation. I don't know. Nachwanan Shindo. I don't know what that means yet, but I'll find out. Okay. Thanks for taking your time to listen to my rambling. See you later.